Hi, guys. I trust that you're well and God has been keeping you. The fact that you're here shows that you're already a winner. You're already winning in these life challenges that keep hitting us from left, right, and center. But you're here. So you're a winner. So don't term yourself as a failure just because there's just one thing that keeps you up late at night. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Okay. So today I want to talk about something that is quite sensitive for most of us, especially ladies, because we keep being told that we are the builders of our homes, we are the binders, we are a lot of things as ladies. We are powerful. We are really powerful, despite many times feeling as if you're not strong enough, but we are, right? So I believe that, especially ladies, if you're in marriage or you're yet to get into marriage, but you have prospects of getting married, you've come across marriage materials, or you've gone to a seminar, you've listened to a life coaches. Nowadays it's so easy to get this information because it's all over. We have life coaches on the reels, on the IG, on Facebook. We have all these things. We have some that you can pay online, and they're able to send materials to you via WhatsApp. So really, information is all over the place. Some may even claim to have formulas for perfect marriages, but I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but from my own experience, no one really has um, answers to a successful marriage. We are all trying. Even pastors and bishops that are married to each other, they all have fights. So if you're listening to, or you're hoping to go to a seminar to get answers to how you and your husband are going to start fighting, how you will stop fighting altogether, let me save you a few coins. Um, no, that's not what you're going to get there. I believe what we get from seminars or what we get from life coaches, from marriage counselors, are ingredients. Yes, ingredients. Like how you want to prep a meal, you've seen a meal on YouTube, you've seen a meal on Facebook, and then someone comes and lists the things they've used to prepare that meal, right? Let's say they're making what? Pancakes. You all know I love pancakes. They're making pancakes and they're listing the flour, they're listing the eggs, the milk. You get the drift. Those are ingredients to make the pancakes. But then again, they leave you hanging. They just give you the ingredients. They don't tell you mix flour first, mix the milk, then go in with whatever, then place it in your pan, turn them to golden. They're not giving you that information. They've just told you the things to get, and then they've left you there. So it's up to you to decide how you're going to mix these ingredients to get the pancakes. And what you may end up having, let's say 5 people got the same information, that is the ingredients, and they all go back to their homes, in their kitchens, start preparing pancakes. Those pancakes those pancakes from the 5 people, they are bound to taste differently, right? Yet they got the same ingredients. Same case, apply the same information to your own marriage. What you're getting from these life coaches, from these marriage counselors, it's the ingredients to the so-called perfect marriage. But the recipe, it's up to you to come up with it. Because remember, you're two unique people that are in this relationship. Their life coach is also a different kind of man or a different kind of woman, dealing with a different kind of man or a different kind of woman. So really, how do you expect this person to know what your marriage needs? It's you yourself who knows what you want from your marriage. So you've seen on Facebook or on Instagram, I don't know, some celebrities have gone, I don't know, to where, and you want your man to take you there because you've seen that and you think that's what making, because they travel a lot, that's what making their marriage more, blissful and all that. But we all know nowadays, even there are couples who are just together because of work and because uh, they are bound by their followers, because their followers are giving them money and all that. So you're seeing that they're traveling together and you're thinking their marriage is perfect, but really, even when they're on that vacation, they're on their phones, they're not talking to each other. For them, it's just work, waiting for the photographer to come take the photos and edit them up for them and just post for you to go on them, right? Now you're thinking it's all perfect. I'm sorry, but it's not. For you to get to a point where you're going to this vacation and really enjoying each other company, because I can tell you for free, living with someone for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, like us, we're about to clock 10 years in a few months. Living with the same person for 10 years, it's not a joke. Remember, this is a person that has been influenced by their own parents. Because as much as I was reading the other day and was hearing this scientist trying to prove that as parents don't really give anything to our kids when it comes to character. But I disagree with that, because when I look at my own stance, I can tell you for free, they have bits of their dad and bits of me in them, now fully blown. Like, for example, my partner is a picky eater, really picky, and our sons have caught that, especially Lucius, one of the twins. Oh my God. It's so picky, and it's just like the dad. Is barely 2 years, but will come, just take a peep on the plate, and if it's not something that it's attractive to his eyes, he's not eating that, right? I have put some anger in them because I'm that person. Like, anger for me, it's just right here, right? So, um, now imagine my sons. We have put that in them, so that's number one. Their characters are also going to be influenced by the environment that they are going to grow up in, the schools they are going to go to, the people they are going to meet in their lives, up to the time they are going to be picking a partner for marriage, right? Now there's another boy growing up in a different kind of family with different parents. Now you want to put all these people together and say that you want the same kind of marriage. You're lying to yourself, and that's how we end up getting frustrated. You can admire, yes, you can check out a couple and admire how they solve their problems, how they are able to work out. What is it that they are doing differently that, in their 5-year-old marriage, they're still able to hang out with each other? They have kids, they're still able to hang out with each other. They are able to crack jokes with each other and enjoy each other's company. How are they doing that? If you're in a position to ask them and they are able to answer you, what they give you is not the recipe. They are giving you the ingredients of what has worked for their marriage. Now, you can take those ingredients and make a own recipe of your own marriage, tailor made to what kind of man do you have. Because you may come and I will tell you that, like, for example, even me starting this YouTube channel, he supported me fully, and he still pushes me to it, is offering me all the support that I need for this channel, right? But you may find another man who has different sentiments about, being married and starting a channel and talking about stuff. And then you want that marriage with a different, that man with a different kind of ideologies to behave like my own. That's where we fail. And then you're forcing issues, because there's also a way that you talk to someone. You don't just go to someone and start telling them, you see, so and so was allowed the wife to wear short dresses, but you don't want me to wear short dresses. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You can't start like that. Remember, it's about you. It's not about me, Shiko, and what my man allows me to do. It's about you, right? It, it's about you, Sylvia. It's about you, Purity. What do you want for yourself? So you want to wear that short dress, not because you've seen Shuko wearing it, but because you love short dresses. Then that's what the statement you go with. I love wearing short dresses. I would love to experiment with short dresses. That's where you start the conversation. Not by trying to show them you only want this because someone else is allowing it. Because you're going to receive a lot of backlash from your partner and you're going to start getting frustrated and getting like, why isn't he doing for me like the other one is doing? And then you go ahead and throw words like, you see a husband and then if you're married from the tribe that I have married, Marians, oh my god, you'll be like, oh, okay, then go ahead and go get married to him too. You can go and get married to him too, and he can be allowing you to do all those things that you think I'm not man enough to allow you to do them. Because another thing, men don't like feeling as if you're comparing them to others. They are superior beings on their own, and every man is superior on his own. And it doesn't matter who you want to compare him to, they never ever love being compared to anyone, right? And I don't even think it's men only. Even as ladies, how would you feel if your man would come home and start telling you, I wish, okay, that black dress looks good on you, but it looks better on Shiko. How would you take that? Right? So let's really stop trying to tailor make our relationship to every other relationship that we admire out there, because you're going to end up losing yourself. You will come to Shiko's marriage, pick something from it, then you go and try to execute it exactly as you saw me do it in my house, and it's going to fail on you, fall flat on your face. And let's say perhaps you'd ask for advice from me. You start saying that I lied to you, but I didn't. I only gave you an ingredient to what makes my marriage work for me, or work for us rather. So you can only get these ingredients from different people, go back home, sit down, check if it works for you. There are things that you know clearly. If you do to your partner, they are not going to appreciate it, or they're not even going to get it, right? My man gets that I love impromptu road trips, and we end up doing them and enjoying them. But there's someone else who won't get that really. My own knows that I love experimenting on things. I love doing things my own way. And he's given me freedom to try stuff here and there. But not everyone is like that. And also on my stuff, it has worked because it's been an ongoing conversation for all these years. And for some of these things, I have been constantly reminding him from the time we met, constantly reminding him that, you know what, I would love to be my own person even in marriage. I would love to have um, free will, where I would love to be able to think in this relationship, because I've heard of marriages where women, it's like even women are not allowed to think, leave alone make decisions. So these are things I've reminded him constantly. He keeps making fun of how um even before we got Eli, I would keep asking him, are you sure you're not going to change? Because I had seen people change right after you've had kids, and people change and you're like, wow, is this the person that I got married to? So it's something I was so wary about, and I even didn't recognize that anytime that we were hanging out, that's the same question that I led with every time. Now that we are here, 10 years on, is when he keeps asking me, do you remember that you always asked me if I'm going to change when we have kids? That maybe I will stop hanging out with you, I will stop enjoying your company, because those were things that were very important to me. And since they were so important to me, I kept reminding him, I kept being intentional about it. I was not leading by saying that, you know what, I love how, I don't know, Beyonce and Jay-Z do, I don't know what, I would love to do that. No, I'll start by saying, yes, I do admire them, yeah, but I personally, I would love this and this and this because I believe this and this would work for me. Because this is the kind of marriage I would love. The kind of marriage, at some point, I didn't even think it's possible because there are some things you really think that you can only see them on soap operas and all that. But with the experience I've seen, they can work. It's only they need a little bit of patience and a whole lot of patience for these things to work and for this thing to culminate to you having a successful marriage, not a perfect one, a successful marriage. So let no one lie to you that they have the formula to a perfect marriage or they have answers to, I don't know, things to make for a man to love you more, things to do for a man to value more. Mm-mm. And then women, stop losing yourselves in marriage. Those things that you loved doing before having your child, you can still do them. Maybe not as much as you used to. Let's say, for example, you loved what? Going hiking and stuff. Maybe now you cannot go like every other weekend like you used to before. But don't stop altogether. You loved making your nails, so now you don't make your nails anymore because you're married. So that's how women, we end up losing ourselves little by little. And then because you've lost who you are, you start making your man your job. You see? They start becoming your job. That's when you want to know every single minute where they are. Who are they talking to? What kind of information are they giving each other? Then you say this. Then you said what? La 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 la. Then this person starts feeling as if, hey, man, I'm not even allowed to breathe or what? So they start fighting back. And what ends up happening is you end up losing each other and losing the marriage altogether because this person is fighting you and you're fighting to get into this person's mind. Why? Because you lost yourself, because you had kids and now all you know to do is being a mother, all you know how to do is being a wife. There's so much to life than being a mom and being a wife. There's you as a person, things that you loved to do, things at 20, at 22, at 25, you always had an aspiration. At 30, I will do this. At 35, I'll do this. So what's stopping you now? A child has not come to stop your dreams. A child has come to even challenge you more, to make money more, because now you have an extra mouth to feed. And as you're getting to make money more, you're getting to have ideas, more ideas to make more money, to better yourselves and better your lives. So don't let marriage change you. Don't let kids rob you of your own will, of taking care of yourself. So you've put on some weight and now your clothes can't fit you. You can get some sexy clothes that you can accentuate in your own way and feel beautiful as you work to get yourself to the kind of figure and the kind of, body that you want, a body that is comfortable for you. Because once you're confident, once you're feeling beautiful, even your man will see you beautiful. But without the confidence, it doesn't matter if he tells you 10 times a day that you're beautiful. As long as you're not feeling it, it's all nothing. So really, my message to you today, I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to marriage counselors. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to these seminars. But just go with the mindset knowing that you've gone to get the ingredients to make a recipe of your own marriage, not a recipe for so and so's marriage. It is yours. It is you who knows what you want to have in your marriage. It is you who knows how you want to be treated in marriage and the things that matter to you. So my last point is marriage works. It does. But it needs a lot of patience and a lot of understanding and a lot of, you know, adding these ingredients, and then you notice this recipe, the pepper was too much. Next time, reducing the pepper, realizing if I add some cinnamon here and here, the flavor will be really good for these, you know, things like those. I'll continue giving tips of what I've noticed here and there. So bye guys, and I love you so much. Mwah.